himself in.
We'll go to Doris Burke.
Kevin, attacking the glass chance opportunities is one of those little things that makes.
Doris, thank you. So Clark, an early focus on crashing.
Doing a good job on.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started.
Harden. Here's Lawson. Lays it up and banks it in. Lawson's got his first points of the night. And out left to the wing. Here on the front. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Harden with it. And in the corner. Back to Harden. Pass to Ariza. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ariza a screen on Vucevic. It's Harden with the drive, and he gets it to go. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
Outside, Kobe. Left side, Bryant. Again, Los Angeles.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Rockets trail by 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Harden sets the pick for Lawson. The shot no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. And they're starting off this season against this Houston Rockets team.
Yeah, here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between these two this year.
Here's Clarkson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And because of the odd number of games between them guys, the one thing we know is that one of these teams will have bragging rights over the other at the end of the season.
Exactly, Kevin. And that makes tonight's game, I think, a little more interesting and intriguing. I mean, whoever wins this one will have a big advantage going into the next 2.
And he can't get the first one.
The Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks, that was only the 6th time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s, that the Lakers had missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Kobe dishes to Vucevic. The 10-footer connects, the jumper drops. And for the Lakers last season, Steve, with the departure of Dwight Howard, you knew the team on paper had less talent, but the hope was that the chemistry would improve.
And I thought it did. The chemistry was good. Kevin, they just didn't have enough talent. And when Kobe and Nash went down, it didn't matter who was out there, who was coaching. You know, it was just going to be a situation where they were not going to be able to win enough games. Ty Lawson somewhat undersized at the point guard position at 5'11", but he makes up for it with his strength, and he really competes defensively. He is not easy to push around.
And for Lawson, the issue defensively, not so much getting overpowered, Clark. There's just certain shots he can't get to.
Yeah, well, he's not the biggest guard. I mean, he's actually one of the smaller guards we have in the league, but he's powerful, he's explosive, and he does on occasion get outsized, and he just has to do the best he can in those situations.
And here are the Rockets now after the basket by Los Angeles. Howard with a screen on Russell. Harden the pass to Ariza. Jacks up a 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Kobe kicks to Vucevic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Bryant.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Williams is checked in for Clarkson.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage, 4th in assists, and they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range, and I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. You know, attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
Here is Russell following the basket by Dwight Howard. And it's Vucevic missing.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Ariza 9. From 15 feet away, that one goes. Count it. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
And the dunk by Kobe.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Now, here is Lawson, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now, here is Lawson. Passes it to Harden. Back to Lawson. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Lawson's got 5 now.
Boy, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
James Harden with the most famous beard in the NBA. In fact, he leaves his barber in charge of trimming it, so you can give him all the credit, or maybe the blame, depending on how you look at it.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for the Lakers. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th on the list, James Harden.
Now, he never took a night off. I mean, it seemed like he was scoring big all season long. Just a terrific year for him.
In Harden, a relatively quiet demeanor. Some have even said moody, but clearly he's embraced his new leading role in Houston.
And he said as much himself. He looks at the Rockets as his team, and you can see it in his demeanor on the court. With that leadership comes responsibility, and I think he's ready to continue to step into that.
That free throw, no good. Kobe Bryant with a 2-year extension worth almost $50 million, Steve, highest paid in the NBA.
You know, a lot of people, Kevin, thought he should have taken a pay cut. I don't agree with that. I mean, he's earned every penny he's made and then some. The big thing now is, can you build around him, particularly at the stage in his career where his best years are behind him. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for the Lakers.
Now here's Collison following the miss by Lawson. Ryan in the post. Ariza covering. And Vucevic kicks to Kobe. Outside Collison. The pass to Bryant. Tries to save it. Here's Randall. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
And people talk about the money that Kobe's making, but when you look at his value to the Lakers as a marquee player, whether in tickets or merchandising, I mean, he more than justifies that top dollar. And that's before you talk about his great legacy with the team. So I think his salary is a moot point.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And for the Lakers, signing Kobe to the extension, a way of rewarding a player who's meant so much to their franchise and pretty much ensures that he'll finish his career as a Laker, which is certainly the ending that he and Laker faithful had hoped for.
Noel's checked in for the Lakers. Young comes in for Bryant. Houston also making some changes.
Oh, look out, man!
Oh, rim is shaken.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Here's Noel. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And the Lakers lead by 12.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know, there's always a little hesitation with newly formed, star-loaded teams, and you wondered if the Rockets would click early last year. They did, and ended up with the 4 seed out west.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Now Beverly. Harden outside. Howard setting the pick for Harden. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
The Rockets made it in as the 4th seed last year, but still couldn't find a way past Portland in the first round. It ended up falling to them in 6 games.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. And Young kicks to Russell. On the wing, Williams. Lakers working the ball around now. On its way from Young for